Hello, welcome to this channel, A Mother's Wild Heart. Here I speak out of my own journey of being a mom to a little girl. I'm not an expert, there's still so much I need to learn. I'm taking wisdom from everywhere I can, but this channel is focused on mothers trying to do things well while being on a healing journey in their emotional well-being as well. So we don't have to be perfect parents, but it can add to the stress in our lives to need to carry loads of our own while needing to be a strong example for our daughters. And I'm trying to take the pressure off some moms to be like, that's okay, we can do both of those things at the same time. We can be on our healing journey and we can still be strong, centered mothers who can teach our daughters how to have resilience, how to look up when things are getting a bit difficult, how to reach out for help when we're overwhelmed, and that it's okay to be vulnerable, it's okay to cry, and it's okay to need people, and that there's always a brighter day, and that the problem is most likely momentary and not touching all areas of our lives. It's really, really good to teach our children that, but we need to learn that by ourselves first. Today I want to specify on one topic, because I have worked in my social work career with a lot of teenage girls who had eating disorders. It expresses itself in an eating disorder, but it goes deeper in self-rejection. But it's interesting how a lot of girls in their teenage years feel too chubby or too, me for example, I felt too muscly because I was in the sports. I had this crisis. I was like, I'm not skinny, oh no. And I think I don't know a lot of women who are completely 100% happy with their weights. I think maybe a few are in their absolute health goals, but everyone else is like, yeah, should do diet, should do more exercise, But it's beautiful when a woman is completely secure in her body and how she feels, and I want to example that to my daughter as much as I can. Here I'm speaking about eating, I'm speaking about food. I think it starts really early to help our daughters enjoy eating and enjoying food. My strategy might come across as too laissez-faire, like, there's eating times, the child needs to sit at the table and eat, which we do have, and nutrition is really important, that my daughter has all the nutrients she needs. But then I am very big on not forcing my daughter to keep eating when she's had enough, or I sometimes spread it out over 2 dinners. I mean, she eats sometimes a bit early, around 5:30, and then sometimes when dad's finished with his meeting around 7, she'll sit on his lap and eat half of his plate. And I think that has worked really well for us. If she sits at the table and doesn't eat her food and says, no mommy, no more, she says this means enough in sign language, I always want to be like, sure, okay, I'm sure you've had enough for the moment, how about we eat this a bit later? So she knows she should eat it, but I think it doesn't have this pressure of eating the food right now. And if I want to introduce her to a lot of different foods, but if she doesn't like something, I try a little bit, but I will never force her. I want food to be a very positive experience. I don't want there to be any trauma around food. And one thing I've noticed also, when she has a tantrum, she can just switch like that. If she has a snack, a cracker, or she loves these vitamin gummies, I bought them for her, but she loves them way too much. It's become dramatic for her to want them all the time, and when I just say no, one a day, oh no. So we have to be wise about the snacks we give them, but I feel I also don't want food for my daughter to be a comfort, only to snap her out of a bad mood. I often talk to her, I ask her how she feels, I ask her what she wants to do, because I've noticed comfort feeding could be a really, really great way to get her peaceful for the short term, but I much rather use problem solving, and I'll speak about that in another video. I'll talk about problem solving with your toddler. when you think that they don't comprehend yet, they know so much more than we think. So hope this video makes sense. I hope it blesses you. It's very good advice for myself. I need to hear these videos all the time. And there's a lot more out there, so I encourage you to build your opinion on some people around you. There's so many schools of thoughts out there. Just find the way that sits with you, find a way that you are comfortable and that works for your child's personality as well. Speak to you soon. Bye.